So in today's video, let us understand about the deletion and let us understand about the deletion and searching operations in the linked list. So insertion operations we have already studied in the last video. In this video, let us understand about the deletion and searching operations. Okay. So again, like in insertion we have seen, in deletion also we can delete from front. Okay, we can also do that, delete from front. So how do we delete from front? So students, remember how will be the linked list as I have shown you, okay, in the previous slide. So this will be our linked list structure. Okay, so of course this will point to null. Okay, so here says we have some data 10 and 20, and say if you have address here, say 151 and 132, it can be anything, students. Okay, 152 151, of course this address will be here, so it is not stored continuously, we know that. Okay, and this will be null. Okay, because it will be pointing to the null, it's the last node. Okay, so this is the address, this one. So of course we know that the first will be pointing here. Okay, so the thing is that yes, so what we need to do is delete from beginning, means this first is there. No, we need to move this front to the right. Okay, and we need that time automatically this address will be lost. Okay, this node will be lost. Okay, that is what we need to do here. That is a basic concept. So here also we are taking certain variables, okay, of type t, okay, that is type of type node, that is t and pre. Okay, so the yes, the first basic case is nothing but what we need to do is again here also. Okay, here also we make the t and the first point to the same node. Okay, yes, just give me a time, 1 minute. Okay, say yeah, is this is the one, say we make t point to the same node. Okay, so when this step is over, t is equal to first, both t and first will be pointing to the same node. Okay, so till the first is not is equal to null. Okay, till first is not is equal to null, that time, that means what, students, we already have some node here. We already have some node. Okay, so what we need to do is nothing but this is the main step which will delete. First is equal to first of link, first is equal to first of link. So when you do this step, when you do this step, the first which was here will be moved to the right and your first will be here. Okay, so when that happens, students, uh, this first will be, which was there in the beginning, which will be going to the next pointer, will be going to test, and t will be here now, students. So that is why t we had created, that's why t we had created. And what is the t of data? Now t of data is nothing but 10. Okay, so t of data is nothing but 10. So by that we this will print t of data, which is nothing but 10. Okay, and our first has already moved here. Okay, our first, which was in the previous node, so it has already moved here. Okay, so that is what we need to that is how we delete from front. Okay, yes. So now this is our first previous, this is our current first. So this one node will be no more, this node will be no more. Okay, yes. So if you don't have any elements, then that is first is equal to null, means that means you don't have anything to print in such cases. I mean, you don't have anything to delete in such cases. That time the else will part will execute. Okay, and it will print no elements, it will print no elements. Okay, so that is about delete from front operation, that is about delete from front operation. Okay, so let us now understand about the delete from end. Let us understand about the delete from end. So here also delete from end means we should have already have one list here. So we already have one list. So initially, so what we do is nothing but first we will be pointing here only, so we make t is equal to first, so we get t here. Okay, then what we do is nothing but we also need to use some one more node, one more pointer, that is previous. Okay, because previous and t should move together, and this previous and t are used for this, both are used for traversal. Okay, so when I explain you the code, you will get it why these two are required. And first, of course, okay, we'll tell you the beginning. Okay, first always will tell you the beginning of list. Okay, yes, then what we have to do is nothing but we need to continuously move both previous and t, okay, till t of link is equal to null. Okay, so once we reach that, we delete. Okay, we take the t of data and we make previous of link is pointing to null. When we make t will always be moving one step ahead of previous. So of course when we do previous of link is equal to null, that time this but last node will be lost. And you can ask me why t is required, because we need to fetch this data, so that is why this t is the required. Okay, so why previous is required, because we need to make it null. Okay, that is next pointer of previous, we need to make it null. Okay, so that is for that the previous is required. Okay, so this is the concept. So let us see the let us understand about the code now. So this is the code, okay, that is deleting from the end. Okay, yes. So here, students, what we do is nothing but, yeah, of course we have t and we already take one more pointer, that is previous pointer of type node till first is not is equal to null. Okay, what we need to I mean, if first is not is equal to null, we need to run a while loop there. Okay, so where t of link till t of link not is equal to null, what we are supposed to do is we do previous is equal to t is equal to t of link. So when you do these two steps, what you do is nothing but when you do these steps, the previous point will move forward, will move, and when you do this, t will move, small t, sorry, t will move one step ahead, one step ahead of previous. Okay, one step ahead of previous. Then later on we will know which and then later on, once this while loop is over, that is, see, this is inside the brackets, that time it will these two steps will these two steps will work together. Okay, I mean execute together. Once everything is done, then you do this previous of link is equal to null. So when you do this previous of link is equal to null, student, that last node will be deleted. Okay, last node will be deleted. So if you and you need which is that element, so for that you need to have t of data. So for the t of data, and why percentage s here, because we you may delete a character also. Okay, so you should make it compatible for both character as well as as well as number. Okay, s will take both character and number. Yes, so that is how the deletion from end happens. That is how deletion from end happens. Okay, otherwise if nothing is there, it will simply print no elements. So as simple as that. This is how you delete from it. So this is about the deletion operations. So next is nothing but traverse, that is a display operation, that is a display operation. So first here we will take one more this is not a normal variable, not a node variable. Okay, so this is simply tells you count how many numbers are there. Okay, how many in how many nodes are there, it will tell you how many nodes are there, how many nodes or elements, anything. Okay, how many nodes or elements are there, that will tell. Okay, so this next is temp. The temp is of type temp is of type node. This variable is of type node. Okay, then if first is equal to null. Okay, if first is equal to null, that means what? so that you don't have anything, that means list is empty. Okay, then what you do is temp is equal to first you do. Okay, so first is equal to temp. So when you do that, both will be pointing to the same place. Then count is equal to 1. That means one node is over counting. Okay, so initial count is equal to 1 node, no, first node will be pointing. Then you go on incrementing the I mean since you take count is equal to 1 students, you have to count will be more always. Okay, so for example, so do this temp is equal to first. Okay, then you have to go through the loop. You need to go to the, so while temp is not is equal to null. Okay, till temp is not is equal to null, you have to print the data. Okay, so when you print the data, see now this is the first time I am coming here. See, I just came inside the while loop, then I will print the data. So then once I print the data, what I will do is I will do temp is equal to temp of link. Okay, so that time it will move to the next node. Okay, temp of new link is there now. It is see initial the current temp is there now. So when you do temp of link, it will go to the next node. Okay, then that is how your temp will get updated. Then you have to count 1. That means one node is counted. Okay, but in your count it will show count is equal to 2 now. Okay, which is not true. Okay, that is why once everything is over, see this is the inside the this bracket, that means it will execute till temp becomes equal to null. Okay, so always count will be one more than the exact count. So that is why I will do in at the last while printing count minus 1. So that time you will get, when you do this, you will get exact number of nodes. Exact number of nodes you get. Okay, so that is how it works, traversal. Okay, yes, you go to the next one. So next is nothing but the searching operations for an unsorted list. So unsorted list means the number can be anyhow students. It can be say unsorted list means it can be 10, 30, 70 like that, anything it can. So you need to search here. Okay. So what I need to, this is the algorithm. So first set first as P students. This is our normal step. Both first and T will be pointing to the same node. So you need to repeat step 3 till T is not is equal to till t is not is equal to null. That means what, when t becomes equal to null, you need to stop doing step 3. Okay, then what you need to take one key. So this key is the element to be searched. Remember, this is the element to be searched, yes. So if key is equal to day of data, then search is successful students. Then you need to return. Else you need to go forward, because you need to look through each and every element. Since the list is unsorted list, you need to search between all the elements. That's why you do t is equal to t of link. That time t will move forward. Okay. Otherwise, if you don't see, so you have to go on doing this till t becomes equal to null. Even when t becomes equal to null, also you don't get anything. Okay, then of course your search will not be successful. So that time your next step, that is search, will be failed. So that is how it works. Okay. So this is searching on an unsorted list. So let us see the code once. It will be almost the same concept. Okay, yes. So let us see this now. So searching on an unsorted list, searching on an unsorted list. Okay, so this is the function name students, and t of course of type node. Okay, of type node. Then you need to take a key here, you need to take a key here, then you do t is equal to first. Okay, both t will first will point to the same node. Then you need to enter the key students. You should know what you are searching for. Then you take a key, the searching element. Then of course, as we have discussed in the algorithm, while t is not is equal to null, that means when t will is becomes equal to null, t will become equal to null, t will become equal to null when you reach end of the list. Remember, when you reach end of list, remember that. Okay, anyway, oh yes. So if key is equal to t of data, okay, that means what, both are matching. See, this means it is for comparing, both are equal. If when we both becomes equal, when key is equal to t of data, that time it will print search successful, and it will return you the data, whichever key, okay, you have asked for. Else if it doesn't find, then it will till the end, that is till t becomes equal to null, it will do this step, t is equal to t of link. Even if you don't find, okay, anything, then it will be, search will be failed, and search will be right? So this is how you search on in an unsorted list. That is how you search in an unsorted list. Okay. Yes, the searching in an sorted list also will be kind of similar, students, but the list will be sorted there. So let us see that also. Yes. So initially first step, that is t is equal to first. So of course, what is this? What are we doing here actually? See, if you have a list like this, okay, then of course we know that first will be here, pointing here. So you say you have some values here, 10, 20. It's a sorted one, so it should be like this only. Okay. Then say some addresses are there here, 300, 400. It can be anything, students. Remember. Okay, 450. So because it's not stored continuously, I told you in the previous video also. So of course this address will be here. Okay, say if this is 450, 450 will be here. That is how it's stored. So here you don't have anything, so it will be null. Okay, so this is null. Yes. So that is how. So when you do t is equal to first, even t will start pointing here. Okay, even t will start pointing here. So what you have to do is repeat step 3. Repeat step 3 till t is not is equal to null. Okay, I mean that is what you need to do here. So if key is greater than t of data, then what you need to do? Then you need to t is equal to t of link you need to do. Okay, else if key is equal to, this is equal to, students, here they have shown in a single equal because it's algorithm, actually it is equal to, then you have to display search is success, but otherwise search will be failed. Okay, it's as simple as that. Okay, so that is about the algorithm part. So let us see the coding part here. Yes. So you are searching here. Again, this is the function name. Okay, this is our type. Okay, t is of type node. Then key is there here. So t is equal to first. Okay, yeah. So then you enter the key here. I mean, this is a for displaying. Then here you will enter the key. While t is not is equal to null. Okay, what you I mean, this need to go on executing again and again. What you need to do is if key is greater than t of data. Okay, then that means if key is greater than that means your element whatever you are finding is not the element, okay, which you are looking for, so you have to go forward. So this is for traversing forward. Okay, so this will traverse forward t. Okay, what will this do? Point first and point t same place, same node. That is how it is. So when key is see, if this is not true, then of course else it will go. So if is not true means it will go to else if. That time it will see if key is equal to t of data, then if that is true, then this will successfully search is successful and it will return. Okay, otherwise it has to, of course it has to go to else, it will go to there. Okay, it will print search is unsuccessful. So that is about the search. That is about the unsearching part. Okay, yes. So that's yes, so that's about the searching part. Now next is the last topic of the for the slide. So here inserting a node after a given node. I mean what? Inserting in between somewhere. Okay, this is nothing but insert in between. Okay, I'll just write like this. So initially, if you have to insert in between means, of course, you should have a node first. Okay, so uh, this is a node. I mean, this is a list. Okay, this is a list. Okay, you already have a list here with three nodes. Okay, and first it is pointing always to the first node. So we know that begin here. Okay, yes. Next what I do is, I of course I do one node that is called as a temp node. Okay, so I put data for that as 40. Okay, then I need one more pointer here. This pointer is of pointer ptr and it's of type node. Okay, so set pointer as the node after which you want to insert the new node. Okay, so that is what you need to this see, this is what you are inserting. Remember, this is what you are inserting. So after pointer, so students, here this after 20 I need to insert the stamp. Remember, the stamp is there, no? I'm adding it in between, so I am adding after 20. So this pointer variable, which is of type node, should be 20 in this case. So after this 20, so I am inserting between 20 and 30 this temp. Remember, that is what we am doing. So first what I am doing is nothing but, yes, I have to take t because I need traversal. So here I am traversing both t and pointer. Remember, this pointer and t both I am traversing. I am using for traversing. Next, what you are doing is nothing but, yes, so you have to move. So how do you move? Make t of link, t is equal to t of link. So that is what they are telling us in algorithmic way. So t of link as t until t of data is equal to pointer of data. So when t of data and pointer of data is matches, that till there you need to go. So when t reaches here, students, okay, so when this will become true, this will become true when you come here. Okay, then what you are doing is nothing but t, you have to take one more this thing as next, one more pointer you need to take, which is called as next. And why you need that is nothing but, see students, uh, uh, before this next pointer and after this t, okay, pointer, you need to insert this for t. You need to insert this t pointer. Okay, that will be nothing but, so make t of link point to temp. Okay, so when you do this t of link point to temp, just a second, yes, yeah, so when you do this t of link point to temp, what it will do is this will come and get attached here, and temp of link point to next. So when you do this, it will point here. So connection is created now. Okay, that is how you create. Okay, that is how you create a node in between. Remember, that is how you create a node in between. Okay, this is all we have in this slide. Okay, thank you students. So in next one, we'll let us understand about the doubly linked list.